What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the Draft to Road to Glory. Am I right guys? No, the Road to Glory. Today we are going to be having another draft on board. Within that draft, as per the title, we do get 99 PELE and he is absolutely phenomenal, as expected, really. But I don't know man, something about him, he just felt spectacular. On top of that, we've got some FUT Champs gameplay and then lots to discuss. So I want to just go back to a comment that I kind of briefly touched on at the back end of the last video that I said to you guys I'll kind of talk about in more detail in today's video. And that is from NepentheZ. Says, Champs isn't entirely about money making. People genuinely like a competition. And ultimately, yes, people genuinely like a competition. But, you know, we talked about like League of Legends a lot and about what competition should be. And in terms of like having FUT Champs as a competition, if EA want it to be a mode that drives competitiveness, it needs to be fair for everyone, and it's not. It's not, in fact, fair for anyone at all. And it is so backwards in so many regards that no matter what way around you look at it, the people that play it are siphoned off into different segments. You've got top 100 players who are playing it to either qualify for events or get big rewards that they can sell to YouTubers and make a profit from, or open to make more coins to get a better team to be able to be better suited to qualify for an event. You then have content creators who will play it to wherever they see fit for creating the content that they want. And then you have players that just play FUT Champs, that don't create content, don't qualify for events, that just play FUT Champs for what you would say, Anth, is about liking a competition. But the problem with it is it's so... It's just clouded in so much mystery that if I sit there and I think to myself, if I wasn't a content creator, how much FUT Champs would I honestly play? And I think the answer would be a lot very early on to try and find how good I am at the game, and then probably never again afterwards because the rewards aren't good enough. And if you're playing for competition, you don't even understand how good you are, because on any you could finish 20 and 10 one week and you could have lost to 8 top 100 players and you don't know that. And you could be 20 and 10 the next week and you could have lost to no top 100 players. And because you don't know anything about anything in FUT Champs, it leaves it just... for me, it just leaves it like... It leaves me thinking, what's the point of Champs? And the point of Champs is to get rewards to better your squads going forwards, in my personal opinion. You know, the qualifying aspect of Champs, again, is for pros only. Other than that, I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you play Champs for? Let me know in the comment section. When you turn FUT Champs on every Friday, Saturday or Sunday, what are you playing for? Are you playing for the rewards? Are you playing for the enjoyment of the game? I tell you, for me, the first 10 to 12 games I played just because I enjoy the low-end gameplay. I enjoy playing against people who aren't as good as me. I enjoy smashing them and having fun with my team and having fun with the gameplay. It gets less and less enjoyable the higher my form goes. Today, obviously, we got to 14 wins today. We end up 14-2. I lost on penalties to a guy I dominated, and I lost 3-2 to a guy I dominated. But they were fair losses in every regard. You know, I didn't do enough to deserve the win. I wasn't good enough at the end of the day. But just getting to the 14, you know, what I finished on 14-2, so I finished plus 12 for my form. Playing from that point onwards would have just been intense game over, you know, by intense game to intense game to intense game to intense game, and there would be no casual game. And that's why I enjoy playing FUT Champs to 14 wins, is because it's just far. It is the casual aspect of the game that I personally am looking for. And then if I want some good competition, I could either play on in Champs or go and play Rivals. So that's where I'm at with that. The next comment is from Green Tech Recordings Limited. Says, if NepentheZ spent as much time studying the stock market as he did on the virtual FUT market, he'd be a billionaire. There was a few responses to this, but ultimately, you're both right and wrong. If anybody spent as much time on anything else that they're doing as a hobby on something that could further their career, they would be far further in their career. If I spent as much time playing the guitar as I do playing FIFA, I'd be an exceptional guitar player. If I spent as much time in the gym as I do on FIFA, I'd be a shredded fitness model going to shows and living that life. You know, if I dedicated myself to learning a new language instead of playing FIFA, I'd be multilingual within 6 months, you know. And on that same token, you know, if I spent the amount of time I put into FIFA on the stock market, I could potentially make lots of money. However, what you have in FIFA is which you don't have in the real world, is you have an infinite income potential for no real gain, or for no real expense. And what I mean by that is that in the real world, for you to earn money to just live your life, you need to go and meet the bare minimum living wages. You need to go and make X amount of money a week to pay your rent, to pay your bills, to get food, to live, you know, the reasonable, just to have the reasonable things in life that you need, like shampoos and new clothes and toothpaste and bread and things that you just need on a day-to-day level. You need to facilitate that with money. Then, if you then think, okay, now I want to start investing time into the stocks, well, now not only do you have to then have supplementary income, you need the time to learn the stocks. Whereas on FIFA, and if you lose, let's say you invest £100 into the stock market and you lose it, that £100 is just gone, that you now have to go out of your way to work harder to get. In FIFA, there's just a constant cycle of coins coming in, and you can buy your coins if you want through FIFA points, opening packs, discarding items, and you can follow market trends so much easier with that knowledge. In the real world, in the stock markets, it's far more difficult than that. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, if anybody, you know, put themselves to a task as much as they put themselves to doing something that's not very useful, for example, you may watch 3 hours of TV a night. If instead of that, even if you put 2 of those 3 hours to TV, or of TV to anything else, you could become very good at that anything else thing. Whether, as I say, whether that's learning a new language or going into the stock markets or learning the FIFA markets. I don't really know the FIFA markets very well. I know a lot of trends that happen based on playing this game for so long. But in terms of the actual market, if I have considered it a few times, and if I were to go into the market in terms of trading heavily to try and make millions of coins, which is what I want to do for Team of the Season, and I want to talk about that little diversion in a second, then what I would do is I would start drawing up spreadsheets. I would start tracking prices of 81s, 82s, 83s, 84s, 85s, all different special cards, what time they spiked, what time they dipped, if there's a trend between cards at nighttime to daytime. Like, for example, you could have someone just like Olivier Giroud. He could be like 1.8k during the evening and 2.3k in the afternoon, right? And that might not seem like much if you're buying one Olivier Giroud. It's only 500 coins. But if you're trying to trade, if you know that you can buy 1,000 Olivier Girouds at 1.8k at 1 o'clock in the morning UK time and sell them all for 2.4k at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you're making 1,000 sets of 600 coins profit. You're making a whole bunch of profit. And I kind of want to do that, apart from the fact that if I do that, it's hard to make videos on that for a few reasons. Number one, if I start doing something like that with Giroud, everybody starts doing that with Giroud, and guess what? It's no longer a viable way to trade or make profit. And then number two, if I'm spending hours and hours and hours researching and then purchasing and then selling players, holding them on the watch list or whatever, it means that there will be less gameplay because I won't be playing the game, and I already play the game next to none anyway, and there'll be even less gameplay. And so that will be bad for content. And then number three is if I've got, 1,000 items in my unassigned pile, I can't open any packs. Now, I know we're already going to be saving packs for Team of the Season anyway, but if I then also can't open any other packs, like bronze packs or stuff, how much does that actually cost me in coins? So the reason why I'm trying to do it through draft, in terms of making coins for Team of the Season, is because the way my mind works is, number one, I get content, easy content, get to build drafts, play drafts, have fun with players that I wouldn't be able to use it otherwise. Number two, just even packing the players that aren't very good and packing the low-end content that doesn't sell for much is still going to make me profit long-term always, because there will just be common gold cards or shiny gold cards that have no value now that become extremely expensive in the near future for one promo or another, for a marquee matchups or a Champions League. You know, like if next week in the Champions League Liverpool players become crazy expensive, then and I've got 8 Liverpool players that normally go for discard price and now they're selling for 3k, all of a sudden I've made a whole bunch of extra coins. And also by doing it with draft, I get to stack my club up full of everything. You know, it's just a real good win-win-win. Okay, maybe I don't get to make as many coins as I possibly could, and if I can figure out a way to do everything, I will. But right now I'm struggling. I'm struggling for time just on a day-to-day basis, which sucks. But yeah, the interesting comment definitely, and did make me think. El Alers says, "Hey Nep, about saving every pack. First off, it will only be champs and rivals packs or things like marquee matchups as well. Also, should we do the same or not? I'm probably not going to, but I don't know how many others are." He says, "I'm probably going to, but I don't know how many others are. I love the vids, keep it up." So I will only be saving reward packs, so only foot rivals rewards and foot champs rewards, and possibly squad battles or not. Somebody said, where is it? Bourne said, you should just play another draft instead of the 4 squad battles games. I might play another draft instead of the 4 squad battles games. The difference will be, is if I play squad battles, I will save those packs for team of the season, and so we'll have more packs for team of the season. If I play draft, I will open those packs as we go. And so in terms of your question, LLers, I was planning on saving squad battles, draft and squad battles, champs and rivals packs, and opening everything else. Marquee matchups packs, opening them. Any other SBC packs, opening them. Draft packs, opening them as well, and just saving the core packs that we get. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. However, if I'm not going to do squad battles, which it's already Monday evening and I haven't even started squad battles. If I'm not going to do squad battles, I don't know if I should maybe just save. Maybe I should put that draft that I was going, you know, instead of doing squad battles, do another draft and save those packs for the extra draft that would have been squad battles. That could be worthwhile because it would probably be more packs long term. So yeah, I'll be interested to hear your guys' thoughts. I definitely still want to play squad battles, even if it's just to a really low end. Even if it's playing, you know, like literally, like 2 or 3 games. Because if I can get myself, like, what did we have? Is last week's results here? Previous week. So last week on PlayStation. Now, if I played just 4 games, I'd get anywhere from 8,000 to 10,000 points, right? Because and that would get me to gold 3 to gold 2. Now, if I got to gold 3, it's a prime mixed players pack and a jumbo premium gold pack and 10,000 coins for 1 hour's work per week. That's a lot. That's a lot. And then if I save that for 8-10 weeks, that's now 100,000 bonus coins. 10 jumbo premium gold packs, 150,000 coins worth of packs, 10 prime mixed players packs, which I think comes in at 120,000 coins worth of packs, all for an hour a week, all for 10 hours. If I played up to gold 1, which is about 14,000 points, which would take me about 7 to 8 games maximum, we'd be looking at 11,000 coins per week, a jumbo premium gold pack as well, and then a premium gold players pack. So over a 10-week period, I'd get 250,000 coins worth of premium gold players packs, 150,000 coins worth of premium gold packs, and 110,000 coins. Alternatively, if I played 2 drafts with that and saved those packs instead, it would cost me the coins to enter the draft. But as I've proven again since FIFA 16, is that for me personally, because of the way I manage my account and how I can get to the final quite regularly on draft, you know, I've proven that I will make profit long-term overdraft always. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But in terms of saving packs, yeah, that's where we're at. So Mayor says, this game dying, man, so sad. You know how long this game is dying? Comments have been going around literally since about February FIFA 17. So about 2 solid years this game is dying has been put out. What I don't understand is, why are you coming to a FIFA video on a FIFA channel from a FIFA content creator to say this game is dying? Because if this game is dying to you and you're not playing it, why are you here? Why are you here? If you don't like the game, if you don't enjoy the whole package of the game, that's absolutely fair. It's arguable that due to the content that EA have given us this year, that this game is actually more alive than ever before. If you compare my videos, my views per video this year compared to last year on both channels, I am up year on year. The Road to Glory right now is picking up anywhere from 80,000 to 100,000 views in the middle of February, or the end of February as we are now, which is mental, because this time last year I was getting 50,000 to 65,000 views. So I'm up almost like, you know, almost 100% views. I'm up like 80%, 70%, 60% views, which is nuts. And then on my main channel, this time last year I was getting like 120 to 140,000 views, and this year I'm picking up 200,000 plus on almost every video, with the odd video a little bit under. So it's actually fair to say that this game is more alive than ever before, I would say. YDBM says, it does worry me though about draft that you can make more coins going out in the first round than winning and getting the 225k packs. What's even more like upsetting about that, YDBM, is that, you know, Zaro put out a tweet a few weeks ago now, probably, how the market is a living organism that EA are constantly aware of, which means they're aware of the fact that Cardiff City costs 120,000 coins, and they're aware of the fact that Utrecht has no defenders in the game because they're all extinct. They're aware of the fact that one of the teams, it might be Utrecht as well, has a formation with a left mid and a right mid in it, yet they don't have any wingers in their team at all. They're aware of these facts, and they do nothing to rectify it. Like the fact that silver players can be more expensive than a lot of gold players. You know, if you take the most expensive silver player right now, in fact, let's take the most expensive silver player right now. Let's go to silvers, all silver. So the most expensive silver player isn't even a special silver card. It is the Utrecht defenders. One of them is 40k, one is 38k, and one is 36k. Now, if we take the guy that's 40k and we just go and have a look at any single player on the game that is worth 40,000 coins, you could get yourself, in terms of gold cards, you can get yourself, let's bring this up here, you can get yourself 88 Coutinho, 88 James Rodriguez, 88 Lloris, Casemiro, Higuain, Insigne, Thiago Silva, Buffon, Handanovic, Higuain, Koulibaly. You can get UCL Pjanic, UCL Szczesny. You can get Lukaku or Sanchez. You can get Rakitic, PK, Jordi Alba, Umtiti, Vertonghen, Dries Mertens. All of these players are available for cheaper than one silver card is needed for an SBC that doesn't even give back nearly enough to warrant spending that many coins on one silver card. So I sit there and I think, if the market is a living organism, surely they should release silver player packs on a day-to-day basis, or have them there as a constant in the store, so that people will open them because they'll make more profit. You know, they'll just be a great equalizer. The more that people open silver players packs, the cheaper silver players become, the more common the cards become, and then boom, all of a sudden the Utrecht defenders are now 7k or 4k or 2k, which is more than reasonable, instead of 40k. That's like, it's unreasonable. And now, because you can't get silver cards in gold packs anymore, it like getting gold packs as your reward is heartbreaking, because you know, just packing any silver player. Let's again go to silvers. In terms of just silver cards that you can get that are expensive, there is, let's just take like, so ignore the special cards. You got the Utrecht defenders at 40k, Zaniolo at 25, Bergstrom at 21, Cardona at 20, Smithies at 17, Bennett at 17, multiple silvers, common and rare, at 15 to 16,000 coins. We're on to page 2 now. Oh my god, I mean, there is, at 10k, there is another 50 silvers here, at 10k. And then if we move on to page 3, we're still at 9k plus, and there's another 50 silvers there. and then we're at 8k plus, and there's another 50 silvers. You're looking at potentially hundreds of silver players worth 8,000-9,000 or more. And if I go, let's go to page 7 on silvers. We're still at 6k on page 7. Like, there is such a large potential of packing an extremely expensive silver card that losing in the first round of the draft or just opening silver packs could be such a viable way to make profit off the game. And in terms of bronzes, there's also a whole bunch of bronzes that are 10k plus. And just around the 10k mark, you know, like Brian Murphy of Cardiff is 16,000 coins. Why? Like, I don't understand. The next comment we've got is from Benno. He says, "Hey Nep, love the video. It's really good that you keep going and you keep working hard. I was just wondering, do you think the team of the season will be like last year with the 50 rest of the world players where all the not best leagues were essentially neglected, or like on FIFA 17 where each league, like the Eredivisie, gets a full 23-man team? Thank you." Yeah, I really hope it's like FIFA 17, dude. I had so much fun in FIFA 17 with so many team of the season players. And whilst I loved the idea behind the rest of the world from FIFA 18, I like the fact that those cards were relatively exclusive. They had quite nice boosts. Like that Quincy Promes card was fantastic. I hope that they can find a balance. What I would like is I'd like us to have like more full teams. But then I'd also still like us to have like an exclusive team of the season that you can only get from like an SBC pack. What I'd really love is for EA to be like, all right, guys, so here's all the team of the season teams. And now we're also going to pick 25 players randomly that performed good or bad throughout the year. We're going to give them, you know, a special boost card. Doesn't even have to be a team of the season because there wouldn't be a team of the season card. But we're going to give them a big boost, a team of the season style boost. What you're going to do is once per week, you're going to get one pack, and that one pack is going to contain one player, and they're always going to be untradeable. And so you're either going to, you know, you're going to get somebody that nobody else could potentially get unless they also pack that player. I think that's pretty cool, and I would love that a lot. So yeah, I'm very interested to see. Isn't it funny that we're now the narrative is being pushed towards team of the season, and it's probably likely, like I say, like, you know, I feel like team of the season probably going to come the first week of May, potentially the second week of May, so about 10 weeks away. We're so close, yet we're so far away. I know I'm preparing for the team of the season. Damn, I just clicked off my video and I don't know how long I've got left, so I'm just going to have to kind of like wing it from here and hope that it doesn't go wrong. But you never know. The last comment I've got anyway is from Gavin Edge, and he says, "This road to glory sounds like it's going to get very boring very quickly. I'm disappointed." And this got a lot of thumbs up, which is why I'm here to talk about it at the back end of the video, because I just want to try to understand the logic, actually. And the logic is that the road to glory is going to get boring very quickly. Like, we're already 6 months in, right? So already, if you've either enjoyed it or you haven't at this stage, and there's not really much else to save you, really. Outside of that, all I'm doing now is saving reward packs from champs and rivals and potentially squad battles. Now, I already wasn't playing squad battles, so saving those rewards means nothing to you. You already didn't see me play or save rewards from squad battles, so if I just start stacking those packs in the store, that changes nothing for anyone, right? Yes, I will no longer be opening reward packs from champs and rivals, but as per the views on videos, nobody turned up for the rewards anyway because they're bad, right? And so when I do, like, literally since 11 videos ago, my lowest viewed video both times is my reward videos, which means people don't care about the rewards anyway. So if not opening these rewards, if you only show up on Thursdays just to see the packs, you're here for the wrong reasons anyway. If you think saving these packs is going to change largely the concept or the kind of like production of the series, I actually think you're wrong. I think this series is going to get better over the next 10 weeks whilst we wait, or 8 weeks or 12 weeks whilst we wait for team of the season, because we're going to be doing more. We're going to be playing more drafts and opening more rewards because of that. So we're actually, on a week-to-week basis, we're actually going to be opening more packs than if I just played Champs and Rivals and just had Champs and Rivals packs. We're going to be building way more squads because in draft it is a squad builder every time. There's going to be way more gameplay played because I've got to play the games to get the rewards. And then on the weekends, we're just going to we're just going to play champs to 14 wins. I personally don't think that this is going to get boring quickly. I personally think that this is going to get extremely engaging and extremely rewarding very quickly, because I'm going to have the potential to do anything with this account and hopefully make good coins over the course of the next 8 to 10 weeks. This though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. I don't know where it is in terms of the video because my Vegas crashed, so I'm just kind of winging it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.